Here we have the two players. We're finally in the lobby. But it's going to take a little bit longer, perhaps 2 or 3 minutes.
It's fine. But yeah, we have the second encounter of Russia versus South Korea. Russia won the first one, as Hawk is standing in the best of 7 grand final already. Could be a Russian derby between the two. They're both living kind of close to Moscow or in Moscow. Or Lucifer is carrying the mTw flag alongside Hawk and the South Korean flag, of course, as Chamiku wasn't able to attend, and Czech was eliminated here in the semi-finals by Hawk just moments ago. And yeah, it's still 2 mTw players versus Happy, who came in here as the big favorite. And if you look at the matchups, man, it's like 83% win rate versus Undead. That's ridiculous. And 75% win rate versus Lucifer. Yeah. That's also pretty ridiculous. But, you know, online is online and offline is offline. It's a big difference there.
And of course, offline you have as close to 0 ping as you're ever going to get, as we are playing in LAN, actually. We're not playing Battle.net or whatever. And that, of course, favors the player who can micro to the fullest. And we know Happy can do that. But Lucifer can do that as well, again, if he has a good day. Happy is by no means looking weak. He is in the semifinals here, and he is considered to be the top favorite moving into the finals. But the way we've seen Happy play yesterday, I think this is one of the best chances Lucifer's had in a long time. Happy is looking not totally unbeatable.
True. There were mistakes, and if you punish those mistakes, you absolutely have a chance. And Lucifer, I feel, always, like, he's not winning the micro battles. That's pretty much for sure. He must win through some timings, creep routes. Early Banshee, maybe, to get a fight with Anti-Magic Shell against no Anti-Magic Shell. Stuff like this. Throw an early Abomination in to have that extra normal damage against the Fiends. Tiny things like this can decide this, and there Lucifer's really strong.
Yeah, I think timing exactly might be his trump card. Because one weakness that I think Happy has shown is his unwillingness to back down. In quite a few games, he is hitting anti-timings, or he's allowing to be hit at anti-timings. He's almost got the orb. He could wait 10 seconds and then go for the engagement if he just falls back, but he doesn't. He's staying in there. He's almost got the 2 Banshees. He could go back, get them, be much stronger, and then fight if he just falls back a little, but he doesn't. He's going to take the fight. Happy is not going to back down. It's hard to manufacture a scenario where intentionally you're trying to exploit this, but if you can, that could be your strongest weapon against Happy.
True that. Yeah, if there's a chance for Lucifer, then it's definitely there. The question is, in what shape is Lucifer really? Like, he slept an hour here on the couch after this long night of WCG Korean qualifier. Met him outside, and he said, "Oh, so tired, man, so tired." But this is with the Koreans. Once they're in the game, they don't care anymore. So we are ready to go. Go, go. And here we have our 2 players. Happy from Russia on the left, Lucifer on the right. It is, of course, a best of 5. First to 3 is doubling his prize money. Both of them have gathered 500 euros already. If you win 3 maps, then you get at least 1,000 and the grand final against Hawk. Map number 1, Last Refuge, Happy versus Lucifer.
As far as map vetoes go, of course not as important in the mirror, but may tell us something about these 2 players moving into this. Lucifer eliminated Twisted Meadows, the biggest map, and we're still not going to see it. I'm kind of disappointed. And Happy eliminating Amazonia, the smallest map. What does that tell us? Well, it may tell us that Happy is very fond of taking this as late as possible. The bigger the map is, the usually longer the games will go.
Here we see Happy. Quick fingers, of course. Focused as much as possible. Kind of a killer blick in his, what's it called? Killer
gaze?
Look.
His gaze.
Yeah.
Unusual opening builds here. I did not expect this. The norm, the 100% reliable opening is Fast Fiends, late hero. And neither of the 2 is going for it. Lucifer has a Ghoul opening, and Happy has a Tet Fiend build order, which is mostly considered to be outdated in the Undead mirror. Because if you're getting attacked early by a Lich, for example, which isn't too likely, but it can happen, you have like nothing to hold on. if you want to harass, you can't do that too well either because you only have a DK when he also has a DK, so the coil still isn't going to be too easy, and he's going to have units with fiends or ghouls or whatever. And the hero for Lucifer is the DK as well. No Lich, but a ghoul opening it still is.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too big for the Lich, this map, and you are too reliant on the movement speed of the Unholy Aura. Lucifer there in the picture, one of the oldest players that we have, but still kicking it in. Yeah, maybe having a little bit of a second or third spring here in 2019. He has stepped up his game so much in recent months. It's really a new dawn of Lucifer at the moment.
Yeah, his ceiling is absolutely high. Consistency, that's always been his issue.
Yeah.
He's been practicing a lot as well, by the way, streaming a lot also. He told me every day, pretty much for at least 6-7 hours, he streams every day. So he's putting in the hours, and he has shown that he has great potential, but doesn't deliver it every time. Happy here with his DK first, and Skeletons is not going to start creeping, wants to go for a bit of harass, moving across the map. Lucifer is quite a bit faster with his creeping, of course, with the ghouls out already, and he's going to get the experience advantage, but Happy should have the faster tech.
There's a coil to save this Acolyte, actually. So this ghoul still chase the Lamborghini Acolytes, but the ghouls are quite a little bit faster. So this one's safe if he's not messing it up. DK is already down to 50%, and here comes Happy to harass.
Doesn't have too much to fear, though. There's no sudden bursts of damage in the early game in the Undead Mirror. With the Lich coming later, that's going to change, of course. Narrow Tower here being forced for Lucifer before the tech. This is starting to become a really late tech. 27 supply tech for Lucifer.
Really ghoul heavy. Happy is teching already, despite the fiends here. Of course, Tet fiends are designed to have fiends late and tech a little early, and of course the hero as fast as possible. So Lucifer lost the ghoul in the end. I think I don't see it on the minimap anymore, and he's now only at 27 with this new ghoul coming in. So Happy Saraz is paying off. It's still no tech. Is he expanding?
He's expanding.
Dude, what the hell?
It should work though, right? There's only Skeletons and a DK against this.
Oh, you never know. Happy could be
wow. And I was saying, yeah, you know, Lucifer is pretty innovative, but how innovative can you really be in the Undead Mirror? Well, I guess you can.
Yes.
If it works out. If this works, he's a genius. If it doesn't, he looks silly.
The coil goes into nowhere for Happy. Still 0 experience, but this is the first kill onto a ghoul. This Ogre Magi is so important. Lucifer is positioning himself super close to it, gets the kill in the end, and the item, double circlet. Fiend has to be careful. Decent surround takes care of this skeleton. No haunted goldmine here, and now Lucifer's about to lose the Acolyte. Summons it though before the worker dies.
Lose the worker though regardless, and the haunted is going to get cancelled. He could have healed up that Acolyte with a coil, but Lucifer didn't. The first big mistake of this game.
And now it's going to take forever to send a new Acolyte over. Only skeleton kills here, but level 2.5 against level 1 1/3. This is, of course, Unholy Aura, and with ghouls, that's pretty scary, going for a counter surround here, but finding himself in a surround is the DK. Can he fight out? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, blocks the way with the DK and gets the hero kill here. Happy, not investing the town portal, rather spending the time in the altar. And the Acolyte and the Skeleton are killing the Ziggurat in build. So the fight went okay for Lucifer. The expansion plan didn't. And now we have tier 2 versus tier 1. This hero kill actually delays the Lich by quite a bit.
Yes, absolutely. By a very long time. Interesting choice there by Happy to hold on to the TP and instead let his hero die and be unable to do anything for a while, especially on pressure the expansion. But it also makes sense, kind of. If you lose that TP, you don't really have the resources to buy it back, and then there can be more mass ghouls coming your way. Then your DK gets surrounded again, and then die for real, and then lose all the fiends right after. So that was a difficult decision to make for Happy, and very unusual to, let his hero die with that TP in the mid-game. Now it should be second hero time, though, for Happy, but he doesn't have the resources right now, as it seems. So this is going to be an extremely late Lich.
Yeah, he has to decide now, Lich first or Tech first, and I guess since he's gathering up to 450 gold, this should be the Lich then. But
I think he's going Dark Ranger.
Dark Ranger second against ghouls is a nice idea.
Still holding on to his resources. He's going towards the tavern.
Lucifer is checking this in the main, trying to get some vision. But yeah, Tavern Dark Ranger it is. Whoa! And we said Happy is stubborn. Snow Lich second, very rare to see in Undead Mirror.
Yeah, and as you said, against the ghouls now, she's going to be very scary. The DK is level 3 here for Lucifer, but ghouls are still low HP.
And a big damage output from Fiends, trying to get a surround immediately. More ghouls are coming. There is a Naruk tower. Oh, he's going for the surround on the DK again. There is a TP, of course. Can he fight through this? And yes, with how many losses? Looks okay. One ghoul dead, only maybe two. But this was deflected nicely.
It's actually aura level 2. This is the Lucifer special.
Level
2 aura for the ghouls.
Second crypt now coming for Mass Gargs. Still no tech, of course. He only has one necropolis. Needs to build more acolytes. How long can he survive this, though? Tier 3 is on the way. At one point, it's going to be destroyers, and then ghouls have no chance. There's no anti-air for Lucifer.
Yeah, and the tech is starting to become really late here. Lucifer finally starts it now, but that is truly, truly late. But he's got plenty of ghouls. They're fast as well. So surround kills are still a possibility. And Happy did not rebuy a TP. He has to be very careful now with his Death Knight position.
There's a potion on him, but that's about it. Is he going for the Death Knight immediately? As you said, Unholy Aura level 2. He's faster than his opponent, but 3 hits for Happy, and every kill is a skeleton.
It looked even like Happy was baiting the chase there. Getting free damage from those fiends onto the ghouls. And once again, Lucifer's looking for a surround onto one of those fiends, but there's Burrow now, and no dust for him.
That's a little mistake. The statue also not attacked. He's greedily chasing this DK. And fiends are hitting these ghouls in the meantime. But now we have double crypt and reinforcements immediately to this siege that Happy lays to Lucifer. One Nerubian tower is in. Second one is at 50%. This ghoul dies. There we go.
But now better position for Lucifer coming from the back. Once again aiming for the statue. That could be a big kill, but doesn't get the surround closed quickly enough.
Nice block, but then opens it up again. Tier 3 almost done. Lich can bring the Orb of Corruption, of course, and the Destroyer upgrade. Is this enough ghouls, man? The damage from Happy seems to be overwhelming. Burrow again.
Yeah, not having a dust here is a big problem. Could just go to the main, get the dust, easy peasy.
Double Naruk Tower now. He does not attack the gold mine or the economy yet. Now he's forcing a little bit of repair. No Nova, of course, but good right clicks could start a skeleton snowball. The Lucifer is coming in again. Who is he? Oh, he's running into the mercenary camp. One end snare, one boulder toss.
It's a lot of ghouls now, though. Going for the first fiend here. Burrow used again, but there is the dust now. Coil coming in is not going to be enough to save that one fiend, though. And these double slow towers are really strong against the fiends right now.
Yeah, speedy ghouls thanks to the Unholy Aura plus slowed down fiends is kills. But the statue is still there. The heroes are still healthy, or healthy again. Dark Ranger level 2 now for the silence to prevent some coils. Decent micro, but not enough.
It's always so close with these surrounds. He almost gets him, but doesn't quite get him. I guess he does have this one, but it has to use another dust. That was the last charge of dust. He's gonna get this kill, and only now level 3 for Happy, by the way.
Oh yeah, but he has a level 2 coil now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and another surround. Not burrowing this time, despite the fact that there's no dust anymore. Oh, the coil is in time. Calculated this nicely, and here's Burrow.
Oh, the dust doesn't wear off in time, though. Was still tagged. But
now, that's a round! That's what we're talking about when it's about Happy Micro.
And the creeps are still angry, actually.
Yep.
The rock golem's now going against the towers. Oh no.
Russians bribing the trolls. We know that happens quite a bit. And the golems as well. DK coming in. Of course, the distance from base to Expo is rather short, but the DK finds himself in a surround again. Has to fight out. No TP anymore. No Steph. Here comes it. It could be a surprise Nova. Or is he going for Aura? No, he is going for the Nova. And now the ghouls are slowed down. They can't connect that well anymore. And the Destroyer is up. And the Orb is here. Oh, this looks good for Happy now. DK about to die. Nova hits him. DK down. GG. Happy 1-0.
Interesting approach there by Lucifer with that fast expo. Does try, to outthink Happy, I guess. And Was he surprised by that opening? I certainly was. Usually Happy always plays these fast fiends. But not in this game. The DK was there for harass. And the expansion did come up, but was too late. And just only ghouls for so long.
Yeah, here we have the two players. Happy looked not threatened at all in that picture. He's like, okay, that was game one. That was good. Let's go next.
Yep.
So, yeah, he is the top favorite here with this insane 83% win rate and Undead Mirror. What was Lucifer's biggerish mistake?
I think maybe he was committing to the defense too early. He could have like held the ghouls perhaps in the main a little bit longer, get more lumber, tech faster. Because like just with a few acolytes repairing, it's really hard for those fiends actually to break this when there's two narrow towers up.
Also losing this acolyte there.
That was the big one.
That was the big one, yes. Not getting up the Haunted Gold Mine in time. Everything was delayed. So, map number 2. Is it going to be a quick 3-time match point for Happy, or will Lucifer strike back? This is Echo Isles. And this is where I've seen Lucifer play Lich a lot. And these rushes into the opponent's base a lot. What he did back then, or still does maybe, is build a hero, whatever, Lich DK, run over, know that your opponent has a graveyard ready, and then use the corpses to get a lot of skeletons here, attack the acolytes, ideally during the tech, Undead the only race really where we can swap the lumber workers into the Haunted Gold Mine, therefore he would lose a lot of gold in tech.
Oh, absolutely. But once again, the same opening build here for Happy with a fast DK, late fiends, and again the ghouls for Lucifer. The question is, Lich yay or nay?
No, DK again. With Lich, of course, you have heavy nuke early on, but if your opponent has nothing but the DK and skeletons, is the Lich really that effective?
I actually like it that way when you have a Lich opening facing a fast DK, late fiends. Because the Lich should still be able to power creep pretty quickly, and a level 3 Lich is very powerful in the early stages of the mid game, but we don't have a Lich, so it doesn't matter too much. Lucifer, I think, didn't get enough done in the early game. The expansion was too late. Is he really going to go for an expansion again? Doesn't have to be, of course, could just be creeping, but if he just goes creeping, he has to get further ahead with his school opening of this.
Acolyte scouts the school play. No 6th Acolyte in production, but he doesn't need that really because he has the Scouting Acolyte left. So there is certainly a possibility for an expansion. He does that against Night Elf with the Dreadlord on this very map. It's not that hard to creep.
And here we go again. DK for Happy, looking for the harass. Tech will be coming in quickly. Coil already used. This is not allowed to go towards Happy. Lucifer must secure this last hit. He gets it.
He gets it. Still 0 XP on Happy. Lucifer with the claws of attack as well makes trading a little easier. Has to save the school. And next coil. This time it goes to Happy. Skeleton's still dancing around this trapper. Oh, Lucifer doesn't have the mana anymore. Happy does. So he has to scare the DK away before he can commit to this troll. Oh, nicely done by Lucifer.
Yeah, that was nice. Keeping it above 100 and then executing with one attack of everything.
Again, the ghoul build later than the tech build.
Forces are under attack.
The expo again, right?
It's the expo again, exactly.
Huh. Okay, still has faith in this strategy. So let's see what he's going to do better this time.
He has the skull, but he's still creeping this one first without mana. Happy again doesn't go for the coil.
Yeah, may want to save his mana for the Ogre Magi. That will be the bigger one to grab
Yeah,
up.
he had 2 coils ready.
And now, still on level 2 though for Lucifer with this, right?
Oh, because of the steal.
Nope, not quite.
Maybe with a few skeletons. Oh, this was the kill. Didn't prevent level 2. Wasn't enough experience. But yeah, Happy Skeletons control is pretty good, man. I don't think he lost like 2 or so to Lucifer. Now the Acolyte is moving in. We have saved Acolytes here. The first Fiend is coming as well. More ghouls are coming from the main. Happy level 1.5. Is it enough time for this creep spot. The first troll down. That's level 2.
No, that's a big deal.
The big one is, of course, the Ogre Magi, and he needs to coil 2 ghouls to save them. This will not go without loss for Lucifer. And again, the Acolyte! No coil for him! Oh, no.
Oh. Same mistake, even earlier loss this time around.
He can't build a Ziggurat, can't build a Haunted Gold Mine. Who's gonna get this this Ogre now? Whoa, it was Lucifer in the end. But so much experience on Happy already due to the ghouls.
Almost got this around. That was very close. Almost forcing it on the DK. But again, the delay. So effective.
And this should be a steal again. Yep, that's level 2 for Happy. And now, not even the aura advantage anymore.
He has to keep this Acolyte alive. He has to keep the Acolyte alive.
But
He doesn't
how?
have coils anymore. He gets a surround though.
And keeps the Acolyte alive, actually.
But he's finding his way out.
So he can still hang around, get the regen from the aura. Acolyte is coming back in, and Frostmourne hungers.
No.
This is looking like a disaster. A skeleton almost getting the kill. And Happy, same strategy, man. Is at tier 2, goes for the Dark Ranger.
This is so early. There's not even...
He's
building-
rushing tier 3,
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Lucifer is under so much pressure. He needs to get kills, but the DK is not here. It's only ghouls. Good damage from the Black Arrow, good movement speed and regen from the aura, and 1 coil to work with. Finally a Ziggurat.
This is looking desperate already for Lucifer, using the last of his coils there.
And this is like an invitation.
Yeah.
I don't have a coil anymore, so Happy is like, okay, I'm getting your Expo, and then I'm getting your Acolyte again, and then screw your game plan.
Gets us around on the Dark Ranger. There's 1 coil though. She is kind of tanky with the armor she has. Pretty high as an agility hero. But he's taking 2 ghouls out for this. And she gets out as well. Oh my god.
Doesn't block him there. Few hits against the DK,
And
but
the
he
last
didn't
ghoul.
get a single creep spot in this entire
my
game.
God.
And he has level 2. The Dark Ranger is level 1.5. Yeah, they're hurt now, but
Cancel again.
tier 3 is on the way. Yeah, and the 100 gold mine is cancelled again. The skeleton usage of Happy, fantastic.
Yeah, and as you said, tier 3 is coming. He's canceling it. Oh my goodness. At least the Acolyte's surviving, I guess. But this is by no means anywhere close to good for Lucifer. This was supposed to be an early expansion.
Yeah,
not
how
early.
far are we in the game? 7 minutes? Yep. This is absolutely not early. Tier 3 is at 60%. Slaughterhouse might be a little late, but that's okay. Thanks to the impact the Dark Ranger had. And the skeletons? No, it's only 1 this time, but
Alright.
rough start.
So Happy now being hurt is falling back. And creeping up a little bit more perhaps. That gives some freedom to Lucifer. I think he has to get a lot of surrounds basically.
Yeah.
Look for Happy, surround the fiends, take him out. So they can't pressure him so much at the expansion.
Easy creeping now at the Berserkers. That's his level 3 then. We have seen this on Last Refuge as well. Most likely going to be the Aura again, which would make surrounds easier. Happy is not opting for a counter expansion. The problem again is anti-air. The tech starts now. And the tech is finished
Oh my god.
now. It's a 2 tech difference.
Oh boy. And the Lich is coming. Destroyers are coming. The Orb is coming. Level 3 on the DK for Happy isn't too far away either. Lucifer has to get a lot of stuff done right now.
With these schools, indeed. No second crypt this time. He is reliant on what he has. Is Happy counter expanding?
Oh, he
Does he want to have some fun? Here, this could be the best timing soon for him. But he decides to counter expand, not reliant on not even an all-in push, but not reliant on that push that is to come. He might snipe the Lich here. Damage is not enough as it seems. Shouldn't he snipe the Slaughterhouse earlier? I mean, it's 300 HP more.
Right, he gets the altar, but the Lich is there. Would love to kill him right after. And he gets us around against the trees. There's Coil, but he lets it go.
Yeah, that's too much damage. Nova, Regen, 4 Fiends, Dark Ranger. It's way too much. The Skeleton Snowball. Really strong. But we do have double income now for Lucifer. He can replace these
What?
double graveyards. It's double crypt, actually.
Yeah, saw that earlier as well. If he can make it to Frenzy Ghouls, it's pretty good, I guess, but that's so far away,
He could go into fast fiends as well, or like mass fiends fast with web upgrade and like 2 fiend production at the same time. But I don't think Happy's gonna give him that time, isn't he? Like destroyer upgrade now. We'll keep an eye on that because again, no anti-air for Lucifer.
And I kind of like how the Korean is playing here. He's threatening the counterattack. Obviously, he can't hope to win an actual fight right now. So he's trying to pull Happy back into his main by going in with the ghouls. Happy, not obliging just yet.
No, why should he? There's only one ghoul and he's blocking the rest of the entrance with his DK. Building towers now and yeah, seemingly easily killing this expansion off.
And after that, it's time.
Nope.
Oh my god.
There is no after that. There is no time after this push. It's GG again. Happy stomping Lucifer for the second time. These expansions, they don't work one bit for the Korean. 3 match points in a row for the Russian now.
Yeah. First one was already problematic. The second one was even worse. Again, not saving the Acolyte was certainly not perfect, but it's not like he made many mistakes. It's not like this was a terrible execution. It's just Happy on top of this. Like he is not playing the more standard and the expected fast fiends. No, he's playing fast here. He can harass you right away. A fast expansion is not gonna come up freely at all.
Next map is Northern Isles. Again, an expansion map, usually. Does he want to go for the same strategy 3 times in a row after it failed horribly twice?
I think he has to change it up.
I think so too, but this screams for yet another expansion.
He has beaten Happy in straight up micro games before. Not in too many, but he has managed to do that.
Yesterday, we were doubting Happy at least a little bit. 3-0ing Lucifer would be a big exclamation mark for this man right here. Again, 100% focused on what's to come. Happy in the blue in the bottom left of Northern Isles with a 2-0 lead. Lucifer has to make this work. And he has to make this a series. Northern Isles it is. Lucifer this time with a Fiend build. So no Tet build, no Ghoul build. But late hero, early Fiends. For Happy, it's kind of the same. Again, Tet Fiend build order. How well will this harass work this time facing Fiends?
I think this should be playing out in Lucifer's favor pretty well. As when you have the fast Fiends out, you have quite the formidable army, and you should be able to secure most last hits. If Lucifer plays well against this early DK harass, he shouldn't lose too many last hits. But I feel like Lucifer isn't doing it really properly. The way you're supposed to do it when level 1 DK comes to harass you is have always something attacking him. Like the humans used to do it, you know, or I guess still do it when expanding and such. 2 footies, or in this case, 2 skeletons always on the DK, always putting pressure on, always hitting him and forcing him lower HP. And you can even bait him to come in for the last hit coil, but you don't quite put the creep in the threshold and you attack him more. I feel like Lucifer could be dealing with this harassment a little bit better, which Happy is going for again. But still, the opening build, I think, is favoring Lucifer a little bit more.
Okay, let's see. Then it's gonna be a little race for level 3. Usually it's all about late game, it's all about high level heroes, it's all about late game inventory. Not in this series yet. Of course, Lucifer maybe doesn't want to carry this into the late game and overwhelm in the late mid game maybe. With mass, didn't work out. Change of plans here, and that's exactly what we would have advised. Like, playing the same strategy 3 times in a row when it's not working is certainly a little bit of an issue.
I also like the adjustment here of Happy. He scouted with the Acolyte and sees, okay, this time you go fast Fiends.
Yeah.
Means I can't really harass too well, so I guess I go creeping instead.
That's doable here with the Ice Trolls. You can actually go for the little Scorpions here. 120 showed that. I wonder if Happy knows about this. You can actually go for this creep up, go for some Murloc skeletons, and then steal this as well. But it's a little 1-2-0 special.
Yeah, as Lucifer's Fiend numbers keep growing, especially once he hits like 3 or so, he's going to be able to creep up much more quickly than a DK for Happy with only the skeletons. And Happy's moving across the map here, getting closer towards Lucifer, so he is going to start his harassment now with a bit of experience already gathered, but still not level 2.
Yeah, Lucifer scouted this, the movement of Happy, his skeletons are about to expire. He's not afraid of starting this creeping here now. It's of course a coil battle once more. And Happy got it, right?
Yeah. It's not allowed to happen, honestly. This Lucifer shouldn't give that over at all. This will deny his level 2 now, as he's only on level 1 still himself. And Happy. If you can slow down the Fiend players creeping like this is exactly what you want. Because again, Lucifer can creep so much faster if they just leave each other alone.
Happy denying this Acolyte here, paying attention to the small details. Don't want to give him that little bit of experience. And oh, this coil arrived a little too late for Happy. He's catching hits on the DK as well without the aura, no regen. There we go. But the big Flash Eater still up for grabs. Both have coils.
And because that one creep lasted earlier, which Lucifer should not have allowed, Happy did get level 2. With that, did get the aura. Otherwise, he would have been forced back here rather easily. But now with all that movement speed, can stay in here, can harass a little bit more, can annoy a little bit more, until finally his Fiend numbers match that of the opponent.
3 ready. Will this Flash Eater go to Happy again? No, Lucifer does not allow this here. And wards. Really? Did he get it? Have the right click? Oh boy.
With a Fiend.
So sick.
A player's force
Okay,
are under
tier
attack.
2 is finishing for Happy. We see the difference here. Half attack. Yes, Fiend numbers, like 2 Fiends more for Lucifer, but he can't go more. Ziggurat is not finishing yet. Happy is catching up with, once again, rushing tier 3 and preferring the Slaughterhouse over the Lich. Kind of understandable as the DK is still far away from level 3.
Yeah, it's going to have pretty early tier 3 timing here, considering his fast attack already. The 2 still flirting with each other here in the middle. In a scenario like this, actually, you are tempted to go for the Lich early. Get that Nova out when you know that you already have the faster tech. But no, Happy doesn't care about that so much as his tier 3.
Maybe he like knowing that Lucifer has the late attack by far, preferring the early Orb of Corruption over an early Lich.
Yeah. And then possibly look for big timing there. But having a strong and early mid-game presence as well is very helpful here, as the 2 camps in the middle are a big deal, the Marketplace and the Merchant. Not being attempted yet, though, by
Happy's
these 2.
stuck at 30 supply. Can't build the first statue right away. That's a little mistake from him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Something that happens to him not too rarely, actually. But, yeah. It's gonna get the statue soon enough, I guess. Now Lucifer finally finding a creep camp again. It is the Arachnithid. And it's gonna get him very close to level 3 if he finishes the camp.
And one of the bigger items here, Boots of Speed. Nice to have against the Lich that slows you down.
Yeah. Also really good on your Lich. Either to look for the chase down kills with that movement speed, or to run to the backline of the fight when you get focused, because in the Fiend Mirror, which this is certainly turning out to be, hero focus is a big deal.
Yeah, we finally get it. Lich is out for Happy. Lich is out for Lucifer. He's catching up, and due to the delayed Ziggurat, actually, Lucifer's statue is not that much later than Happy's. He still has more Fiends. He still has the better DK. Nice inventory here with the Roll of the Magi. Little miss rally or miss movement.
Happy was trying to get both these big items in the middle of the map, but he's been poisoned up here by the first camp quite a bit. He's dropping lower on mana, and this one might go to Lucifer. Last hit. He's not gonna have to invest a spell for this, which is really nice.
It's a coil. It's a coil. Was on cooldown, I guess, as he secured the kill with that coil. But the mana stone. That's such a huge item for Lucifer now. And the level 3. Happy can't fight.
Absolutely not. He may have gotten a Fiend here, but Lucifer had higher Fiend numbers anyways. is falling back now to the main. It's time for the Orb of Corruption. Happy's got the resources, then a Dark Ranger, and then that's going to be the strong tier 3 timing.
Yeah, attack, of course, still delayed by Lucifer. He caught up in heroes and has more experience, but the tech is an issue.
And Lucifer gets the one invul. Only one shop on this map. And the invul, very important to grab up for the Lich.
Lucifer needs a statue desperately. Here we go. He needs a lot of healing. Big consumable now possible for Happy. It's going to be his level 2 as well. Greater healing. Okay, nice to have.
Yeah, it's really good considering that he can't get an invul for a long time.
Dark Ranger for Happy, and he kills the skeleton that Lucifer sent to the tavern, so his own Dark Ranger from the Korean is going to be late, so Happy can find the timing with an Orb of Corruption and with a Dark Ranger.
We might have the two meeting at the red camp. They're very close to each other. They don't see each other yet. Not quite in vision range. Red Drake is going to drag a big item. So many amazing ones to pick up here. The Endurance and the Catgus Pipe, certainly the best, but also Claws, also Medallion. Plenty of good ones. Catgus Pipe.
Oh my god, the dream! Hits from the bong, more mana regen for the heroes and the statues, and especially the heroes. This is so important to have.
Really early Temple already coming for Happy. Around 40 supply. Not even waiting to the 50 to basically have the perfect 50 supply army and then go into Banshees. No, even earlier.
He seems to value the Banshees a lot. Also against Orc, you always build that temple early. Lucifer needs to get this rock golem.
Get it he will. The item also. But he loses a fiend for it.
Okay, he has a Dark Ranger now and he has an Orb now. 45 supply for Lucifer. It is level 3 for Happy as well. So much mana on him already. Same kind of for the DK, as he has the Mana Stone as well. First A-Bomb for Lucifer, and that's something Happy is not playing.
Gonna get the invul here first at the shop. Became available again finally. Level 2 for his Dark Ranger. Could go for an A-Bomb now, but no. Destroyer form instead. Yeah, A-Bombs are usually really good in the super late game, like 60 supply upward. You have those big tanks in front, possibly with anti-magic on them, coils raining down on them, hard to take them out, and the fiends in the backline. That's usually the perfect undead late game army. Plenty of fiends, maybe 4 banshees, 2 A-Bombs, along with the heroes and the statue.
Second dragon goes to Lucifer. Is it gonna be the aura for him as well? It is! Oh yeah. Is it 420 today or?
And going for his own temple now as well. That was double level up for Lucifer. 4 on the DK, 3, a triple level up actually. He just hit a big power spike.
Look at the mana regen on the DK. It's absolutely ridiculous. The statue isn't even working yet. Now it is. It's basically infinite mana. He's going for the DK silence on his own, but big damage. Still carries the heal potion. The DK is out of position there. Gonna be hard to get back to his own army. He can't coil at the moment as he's so far away.
Yep. Can't make it back. Lucifer a little slow to realize this, but he's pretty tanky with that level 4 and a bit of evasion as well. So, looked like a big fight brewing there, but in the end it was only a single fiend kill. Yeah. Nothing else.
Yeah, Happy doesn't want to commit too much, I think, because he invested so much into the temple and the upgrade, and not a single... okay, one Banshee is out yet. Lucifer's time to catch up with the Adept upgrade as well, and more fiends.
There's a 6th Acolyte here for Happy. Going for the expansion at 50 supply.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, could be getting scouted by that skeleton right away, but he didn't quite make it. Didn't see it. Going for a Necro as well, so around 450 gold here invested into this expansion, and plenty of lumber.
He needs the 10 food anyway, so building the Necropolis not the worst thing in my opinion. Lich, by the way, is gearing up with plus 16 already. Could make a big difference in the end. We have anti-magic shell on Happy's side, no abomination, a big tank. Lich is not level 4.
And now Lucifer scouts the expansion. He still certainly has time to cancel this, but is in position actually in the main to perhaps do some structural damage there.
He's
but no.
expanding, and that's once again cancelled. Lucifer has no luck with his expansions today, that's for sure.
But he's getting his own cancel off on Happy's Expo. Certainly going to have the time. Happy up 10 supply now. 57 against 50.
Breaking early.
producing more and more. Did Happy TP home? He did.
Yes. Okay, keeping the Necropolis up.
Is that?
He kind of needs it to not be supply stuck.
Okay.
Oh, with the A-bomb, he can create a great opportunity here.
Yeah, not having an A-bomb is actually quite a disadvantage, but of course having Banshees versus no Banshees is a big advantage.
Yeah, Lucifer still holding on to this. He must... Okay, there's one on Adapt, but is that enough? Nova hits the Fiend. Anti-Magic Shell still dies. He doesn't have unlimited Anti-Magic Shell with that one Fiend. One Banshee.
Yeah. Timely silence there on the DK again, ensured no coil for the save. There must be a coil now, and there is. Lucifer is going into upkeep now, finally ramping up the production.
And Happy had the Necropolis going for the expansion once again. Under this arc, there's going to be another fight, and Happy takes out another Fiend.
Yeah, once again, the silence perfectly timed. The DK was turning around for the coil, but not quick enough.
3-3-3 heroes for Happy. Will be 4-3-3 soon. We have 4-3-2 here. This Mana Stone still makes a big difference. Second Abomination. But still low on Banshees.
Happy is looking in a prime position in this game.
And DK is naked. No invul, no potion. Can't call himself. I don't know if he has Death Pact, but I don't think so. He could go for Death Pact on 4. Dark Ranger has an invul. Did Lucifer go for the shop? Oh, he has a heal potion on the DK, invul potion on the Lich. Just the Dark Ranger, but she's quite tanky.
Level 4 for the DK now for Happy. Not to be underestimated. With this big of an army, it's a better aura. Auras always matter. Quite a few skeletons from this creep camp as well. Perhaps a better start now for Happy into this fight. Silence onto the Death Knight means no coil can be coming out for Happy, but the Fiends still don't die. Everything is magic shelled up, but finally a coil. It does come in time. I thought Lucifer was going to get the kill, but not quite. The 2 A-bombs in front are actually dropping down. Low HP really quickly. One has to be sent back out of the fight. The other one's actually killed off right here. Skeleton still alive. Banshees repositioning for Happy. Low HP kind of. And now going for the Lich is Lucifer, but there's more coils. There's an invul on him ready as well. And Lucifer's dropping down to 51 against 61 still left for Happy.
So many misses thanks to the curse. Lucifer is not dealing damage at all. Might be forced into the greater healing potion. The Abomination needs a coil desperately. There is no silence. There we go. Man, these Abominations, they didn't have anti-magic shell, and that cost them so much HP. Sending the DK back into the back line. Fiends are tanking there in front. And again, no anti-magic shell. And again, the Nova hits. And again, the follow-up Fiend shots. And again, an Abomination dies.
And Lucifer, I mean, this is his only chance. He's dropping lower still.
Oh, he's facing an Abomination, man. It's getting darker and darker for him. The Destroyer for Lucifer doesn't do too much. It's being wept immediately. Happy with one lag in the grand final.
Takes out the Destroyer. No more dispels. Now the bandage in the back also exposed. Only 2 Fiends are left standing for Lucifer. His damage is dropping lower and lower. He has the mana regen still, but still the Death Knight is low mana. Has to pop that Mana Stone soon to have more coils available. Another Fiend to fall here for Lucifer. Almost going for the Lich. Next, he has an invul, has to pop it. Will survive with that. Mana Stone used as well. So many consumables have to be triggered right here by Lucifer to have a chance to stay in this fight. But still, the fight does not go his way.
Happy has the Expo up. Happy has the Abomination. Happy has more damage. Happy has more of everything. Still so many coils for him. He didn't have that consumable that Lucifer had. And they're basically on equal mana. DK is dropping low. Dark Ranger in the front row. For Happy looking so healthy despite that. Lucifer's Dark Ranger, not the best. DK in focus again. If he dies, Lucifer dies. And there we go. That must be a GG 3-0 clean sweep for the Emperor. He's back in shape and he's in the grand final now.
That looked like the Happy we know. Don't know that I really saw many flaws there across any of those 3 games. Lucifer.
That was exactly what we expected, man. Domination from start to finish. The first 2 maps, we don't really have to talk about it too much. That game plan by Lucifer failed horribly. Happy just had the answer. Here, on the 3rd map, it was more like a normal Undead Mirror.
Yeah.
But still, Happy, fast attack, fast to basically everything. Items were kind of equal slightly towards Lucifer, I would say, with that Mana Stone. Helped a lot. Yeah. But when that last fight started, Happy won that game in split seconds. The focus was so good. The anti-magic shell was missing on the Abominations. You need that to not get Nova'd. And yeah, he lost that fight like so quickly.
Yeah, the impact of the A-bombs especially was really low, and actually that little camp right before the fight for those skellies was really, really good.
Yeah.
I feel like Lucifer, I mean, the first two games were kind of in quotes cheesy, but the last game, Lucifer went for this fiend-heavy opening, which is investing more into the early game, later tech and such. Didn't get enough out of it. I think the issue was he decided to take on 2 fiends. I think if you go fiend opening, you want to go at least 3, maybe even 4. There's going to be a late tech then, but you're going to have 4 fiends out early, and with that, maybe you can soak up the middle or something like that. Pick up big items, get level 3 quickly, then pressure him maybe. If you have level 3 DK versus his level 2, maybe you can even hold on against the Lich. Things didn't seem to come together today for Lucifer.
Yeah, of course he had not the best preparation here with the Korean WCG qualifier late at night. Both Koreans out. Czech eliminated in the semis, Lucifer eliminated in the semis. It's still one story alive, and that is Happy versus mTw. It's the Russian Derby in the grand final. Happy could steal the prize money from the mTw organization, who, thanks to Thermaltake, putting in 5,000 euros here. Happy and Hawk now 1,000 guaranteed. You can double it by winning 4 maps. Of course, we're going to have a winner interview with Happy right there, and then maybe a little break for Happy to catch a breath. It's going to be a nice human versus undead final, man. It's been a little time since we saw that 1-0 versus Infi comes to mind, but that was against Night Elf, right?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, it's been some time since we've seen that.
I mean, the Happy versus Thorlane show match was a great showcasing of what that matchup can be.
Absolutely.
With plenty of different strategies as well. Paladin rifles are kind of on vogue at the moment. Perhaps a little less so than maybe a month or 2 ago, but still a possibility. Thorlane won some maps with that strategy, right?
Absolutely.
With the Pally rifles.
With Blood Mage second. That was a lot of fun to cast. I hope to see that from Hawk as well. He's more of an Archmage player. Haven't seen him play Pala rifles thus far, but he always was a good rifleman player, so maybe we're going to see that. Yeah, Lucifer and Check out. Happy and Hawk remaining. We have one more series for you. Of course, Happy is coming here for this interview in a little bit. And this is all possible thanks to our sponsor Thermaltake. So let's give him a minute, and then we have Happy here.